Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It's already starting. It's already starting, people, and I might just freak the freak out. Let's see where this goes. So anyway, it is Tuesday, November 30th, 2021. Let's start off with, we started to see this Friday, and I'm talking about the propaganda ministry. The fear campaign that is currently underway is off the freaking Richter scale. Let's talk about that. So this morning, we heard from the CEO of Moderna, who is admitting or saying that the current vax, okay, I got to be careful out here, doesn't seem to be as effective against Omicron. So right off the bat, that's something that hit the market. Futures started to dive. Then we heard from Yellowstone Powell himself, the Fed chair. Now he's saying that risk to the economy and the market is on the rise because of moronic. People, look, they're going to continue to play this up on an epic scale. Let me cover something else here. So this is just, I'm watching Bloomberg this morning, and I'm watching the propagation of fear. It's off the Richter scale, like I said. So Bloomberg this morning, they had this, moronic individual out there explaining how in order to stop, the thing that's going around, that we need 85% of the world vaxxed. That's the only way to stop it, is to have 85% of the world, including, infants, children, everybody's got to get it. Otherwise, this is never going to go away. We see this set up here. Look this Moderna thing, the Moderna CEO saying that the current vax doesn't appear to be so effective against moronic. Well, that's because you see, they're going to set it up, and we knew this right off the get-go. Both of us, you, me, and everybody else watching this, we all knew that, more of these things are in the pipeline. They want to pump you so full of whatever's in that thing. They want it coming out of your eyeballs. Seriously. Oh, what you're not allowed to know, people, is, this should be no surprise either, but breakthrough cases, even fully vaxxed people, it's rising exponentially. But no. Shh. Not supposed to know that. No. Look, this thing is so out of control. By the way, the interview that I did with Dr. Harding, it's still everywhere. It's not on YouTube anymore. Oh no, but it's still everywhere. So go look around for it, and you're going to get a rude awakening or a slap across the face if you think that this thing is real, what they're trying to sell you. Anyway, here's the deal with this whole thing, people. They had this other individual out also on Bloomberg explaining how desperately we need to have more people getting the vax. You see, they don't care if you're immune. Understand the missing link here, okay? Many people, including myself, have actually had COVID. Oh yeah, Greg Mannarino caught it. I caught both versions of it. It was like, I don't know, I was sick for a couple of days, nothing major at all, okay? So my body has built up natural immunity. If, in fact, I were to get a blood assay on the variants currently out, it would show that I am immune. But you see, they don't want to know if you're immune. They just want that thing in your body. And people, like I said yesterday, if you do not comply, they're going to take everything from you. This is, look, George Orwell, type of some kind of a sick freak show of the highest possible order. It's unbelievable. It really is unfreaking believable. So, on the back of Moderna out here, the CEO of Moderna, laying the groundwork for yet another vaccine. Oh, imagine my shock. I'm shocked. Really? Oh, no. There's going to be a lot more coming down the pike. On the back of this guy admitting that, the current vax, it's not so effective against moronic. Of course, he did say, what was it, just this week, as a matter of fact, of course, that he's going to have a new vax ready for you, for moronic, and that's going to save the world. And then, of course, you got Yellowstone Powell warning, oh, no, be afraid, people. Be very afraid. Because, you see, I always get my medical advice from the Fed chair. Of course, the Federal Reserve chairperson, he's my go-to guy when it comes to, medical advice. I mean, seriously, even toilet paper. I use whatever toilet paper he says to use. Oh, how about you? Anyway, so on the back of this, stock futures got hit across the board. Demand concerns with regard to crude oil, again, on the back of the fear campaign that is going on right now. It's spreading, it's doing this, it's doing that, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, they don't know anything about it. They're admitting they don't know anything about it. But they do know that it's spreading all over the place, and it's virulent, and it's going to wipe out all kinds of people if you don't get this thing pumped into your body. Oh, yeah, they'll know about that. But anyway, yeah, so that hit stock futures pretty hard. At the time I am doing this, stock futures are down about 400 points, Dow futures, okay, pointing towards a lower open. Crude oil getting slammed, again, on demand concerns. Cryptocurrencies right now, catching a bid. You got gold and silver higher. The MMRI is about 91. People, I know you get it. And everything I'm saying to you, you already knew. There's just no doubt about it. You see, what the deal is, you and me, we have a functioning brain. And I've said for years now, that there is a natural selection process going on here. And, this also should not surprise you at all. So those of us here who understand the agenda, what is actually going on around us, I mean, going way, way beyond the vax, and way, way, way beyond this thing that's going around with whatever variant they want to throw at us, because there are more coming. This is all part of a much bigger thing, okay? As we all understand, it's about control. And it's about control to the highest possible order. What I mean by that is you don't even get to say what can happen to your own body. And if you don't comply, people are going to start taking things from you, okay? Your job, money, you're going to be confined. You can expect all of this to happen moving forward here. And other things too. Believe me, people, they have things planned that are really going to be shockers coming down the pike. But you see, you already knew that. You are prepared, well, I hope you are prepared mentally and spiritually for what is coming here, because we got to stick together, people. I've been telling you forever to love each other, care about each other, be charitable. We need each other, people, like more than we ever have before. We really do. And I hope you're understanding that. That's why I leave you off the last 3 words I generally say, 3 things I leave you with every Friday is love each other, care about each other, and be charitable. I'm telling you these things not because I don't know, not for my own health, although maybe it is, but I'm telling you this because I believe in it. I believe in you. I believe in all of you. And we all got to come together here. This is, look, nothing like we've ever seen before, but I think we all knew this was coming from many, many years ago. I know you did. Some of you have been with me for a very long time. So what you're seeing, none of this is a surprise to you, none of it. I've been telling you to be prepared for anything. Expect things to happen that you can't even believe. Well, how about this? Okay, would you have expected this? Well, it's going to get worse. So just prepare yourself here. Let me just make sure I got everything out. I told you about the Moderna CEO, what he said here, and the current vaccine regimen is not very effective against, moronic. Powell parroting the same basic things, pointing towards risks in the economy, the idiots on Bloomberg talking about vaccinating the entire world. There's urgent need for vaccines, and people really want this vaccine, although breakthrough infections are happening. Okay, whatever. They don't care if you're immune or not. Oh, no, no, no. They just want that in your body. I think we all know that here. Oh, here's another one here, part of the propaganda ministry. And the question that was, this was Bloomberg again, the question that was being flashed across Bloomberg was, is Omicron a special pathogen? At the onset of this, before they knew a damn thing about moronic, they were already setting the groundwork. Oh, this is something different. Oh, scientists have never seen this one before. Be very afraid, scared, terrified. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Anyway, people, look. Oh, the last thing I want to leave you with on the economic front, and again, tell me, please, how surprised you are to hear what I'm going to tell you right now, that inflation continues to surge. I have told all of you that inflation is going to surge and there's no end in sight. And I mean, there is no end in sight. I don't care right now what look, demand concerns are absolutely hitting crude oil. Okay, crude oil is a component of most things that we consume. Seriously. So are we going to get maybe a temporary reprieve? Well, I guess we'll see how that plays out here. But it's not going to last. And I'll tell you something else. Crude right now getting hit like this, I think it's about $67 a barrel. People are going to die because of that. Again, it will not be allowed to stay here. Terrorist attacks, bombings, missile strikes, U.S.-backed military operations, it's going to happen. They're going to prop it up. Wait for it. People, love you a lot. Please share this video. Get it out there. Let me know what you think. What did I say here that doesn't make sense to you? All right? See you later.